I'm at my friend Rebecca's house and I'm going to ask her a bunch of questions on her thoughts about Squarespace versus WordPress. Rebecca has like 20 plus years graphic design experience in working with big corporate brands and entrepreneurs who want to build a really slick brand. So I want her advice. Oh my God, this has actually been a discussion over the past 2 years as to which is better, Squarespace or WordPress. Rebecca is a Squarespace fan.
Massive fan.
I've always been into WordPress, but that was always what I was taught. This is my beautiful friend, This is my beautiful friend, Rebecca Flint. I have to say, her work is like amazing. I've just started playing with Squarespace, so that's why I rang Beck and said, okay, what are the main differences? So we're going to go over a couple of points. So usability, design, pricing, security, and SEO, which was a big one for me. So usability, what are your thoughts?
So this is going off me being a designer and a business owner with skills in those areas, going and trying to set up a website on WordPress. And basically I found it really, really hard, and I had to buy a domain, then set up a host, say on Bluehost. Then I had to set up a WordPress site and link them together, and like it was too hard.
You've also got to download WordPress.org,
yes.
not .com,
Yeah.
which a lot of people make that mistake because it's not really that intuitive, is it?
No, not really.
So I self-taught myself how to build blogs. I was using the Divi theme a lot. I sold that as one of my services. I built a whole lot of WordPress websites, but I still felt like it took a long time. And if someone had tried to do it themselves, oh my God, to undo the stuff that they had done was like a freaking nightmare.
Yeah, and the other thing I found with WordPress too, so I've designed a lot of sites that have been built by developers on WordPress, and something I've noticed as well is one developer builds differently to another. So if that developer disappears off the face of the earth and we need to transfer that across to another developer, quite often the code is written differently and no one knows what's going on. And there's rebuilds and there's redesigns, and I can't tell you how many of my client sites have also been hacked too on WordPress.
Oh, I'm going into hacking in a second when we get to security, because I was really surprised about something with Squarespace.
Something we didn't touch on though is how easy it is to set up a Squarespace site. So you basically go to Squarespace, you choose a login, you log in, and then you get to select from a really big range of templates. Once you've done that, you add your domain in, you click a button and it connects to your domain registrar and basically pulls the whole thing together, and that's it, my friends.
That's it.
Setup is literally 10 minutes versus hours of frustration.
I created my first Squarespace website today. It only took me a couple of hours, and that's actually without doing a tutorial at all. So I was just doing it intuitively, trying to figure it out myself. I think it looks pretty good. You haven't seen it yet though.
At the end of the day, you guys are running home-based businesses. You don't have time to learn how to become a developer, learn how to use hosting platforms, buy security certificates. Like, no one has time for that. So the reason why I use Squarespace in my business is because I predominantly build personal brands. I also do corporate branding, but for the personal brands, people need to be able to get into their own websites, set up their own blogs, send out content, build new pages, and Squarespace is a really, really easy, intuitive platform that allows my clients to basically take the beautifully designed site that I did and carry it on themselves.
What's your thoughts on design for Squarespace?
Sure. Squarespace has some really good templates, really good structures, and you've got to think of design versus structure in two different camps. So your design should really reflect your brand. It should be authentically representing the look and feel of your branding. It should include your messaging, imagery, colors, typography. All of that needs to come from your brand guideline. Yes, WordPress has 1 gazillion different themes and templates and whatever, but the person that's working from home that just basically needs a homepage about us, our story, contact us, our work, my services, you know, let's call it a 5 to 7 page site. You don't need a gazillion options. You just need a really beautiful, user-friendly website that's going to allow people to see whether they are the right audience for you. Another really great thing about Squarespace is they don't constantly run updates. You don't have apps and plugins that constantly need updates, so there's way less chance of things breaking. So with my clients that have WordPress sites, I'm constantly getting emails saying our contact form has stopped working. These pages don't link together anymore, or this app that we've installed that pulls through testimonials from social media is not working. And it's because WordPress runs updates, and so do the plugins and the other apps and things like that.
There seems to be like a whole lot of moving parts within WordPress, whereas what I've seen in Squarespace doesn't seem to be as complicated or something.
Yeah.
We're going to go on to pricing.
Okay.
Give us your thoughts on that.
For my clients, they find it really reasonable. So at the moment, in Australian dollars, a yearly subscription is $240 for your first year, and I believe around $300 for the second year. But it includes your SSL certificate. If you're with WordPress, I believe you need to pay extra for that. So
it's hurting me right now about just telling her how much I was paying for security. Oh, and by the way, you can pay monthly, so you don't have to fork out a couple of $100 straight away. You can actually pay monthly, which is super
but
cool.
You save, I think, like 43% yearly, so that's a pretty good saving.
I've been paying about $100 extra per month on security because my site was hacked. I feel like I kind of got talked into, like, oh my God. So and it was a contract for 12 months, so I was trying to get out of it about 3 months ago going, I think pretty much just realized I was being taken advantage of.
There's so many companies out there that are taking advantage of small business owners that actually don't understand the tech or the behind the scenes security of a site, and when they get hacked, they get so scared, so they go and pretty much pay for anything to try and fix it.
That's
and get
exactly what I
rorted.
do. I think like I'm pretty savvy with all of this stuff. No,
Yeah,
I went into...
And if you stuffed it up,
yeah.
imagine how many other people out there are getting it wrong
Oh
and just
my
paying
gosh.
ridiculous amounts of money. So anyway, I think Squarespace is the winner there.
Yeah, so they include security.
Security, yeah.
And hosting.
Yeah.
So all your
And
that's it.
Platform design.
What?
And forms.
Oh my God.
And emailing.
Stop.
And
Oh my God.
I have to say though, it is not for everybody. You know, I have a very good friend called Jen who runs a company called Pixel Palace up in Brisbane, and they build mega sites for big corporate companies. You can't have those facilities in a Squarespace site. So this isn't for everyone, but who it is really good for is people building personal brands, people running home-based businesses, people who may want to do it themselves or have an admin or VA. It is so easy to learn. They have really easy tutorials, an amazing help desk. Like, I don't know, need I go on? And also, I don't get any affiliate or kickbacks for this at all. I'm just a fan, and I just think it's a really good, easy to use platform for small business owners.
So the other big thing that I was worried about, my first brand was in the baby niche. So I had a baby website and I relied heavily on SEO. So getting things up in the rankings for videos and blogs, it's kind of my thing. And so that was something that really held me back. And I spoke to Rebecca about SEO. Can you share your thoughts on that?
For those bigger companies running multi-million-dollar businesses or really relying heavily on search engine ranking to sell specific products and things like that, WordPress is probably the better platform for that. But again, I go back to you guys are running home-based businesses. You just need to be able to be found in Google, hopefully on the first page, and eventually build up to the first ranking over time. But the way you can do it, and it's really very simple, is making sure that your copy is written, that your H1, H2, H3 tags contain popular keywords for that particular page or that bit of information. You need to make sure you have correct page titles, correct meta descriptions. Your images all need to be named correctly. Now, if you're doing these basics of SEO, Squarespace is more than capable of taking care of all of those things for you. One of my clients, hamptonshomesydney.com.au, within about 2 weeks, we had them on the first page ranking for Hampton style homes and beach style homes. And that was just because we did those basics and we got it right. Now, this is a brand new company starting from scratch. Is it as robust as WordPress for SEO? No. But again, does it tick all the boxes for a small home business builder? Yes. It's about putting constant, well-branded content out into the internet as well. Out into the internet?
Into the interwebs.
Into the webs. So if you're producing beautiful content, you're constantly updating your site, you're naming everything correctly, then there's no reason why over time you don't get some really good organic reach and searchability and rank really well in Google.
Yeah.
Also, you can run Facebook ads and Google ads and
Yeah.
other things to help with that. Look, there's probably 50 different platforms out there that you could choose from. Most of my personal branding clients and most of my small businesses that are in construction, interior design, photography, things like that, they are all asking for Squarespace because they know how easy it is. So if my clients are asking me for that now, a year or two ago it was WordPress. I need WordPress. But now they're saying, oh, I'm thinking about Squarespace. I've heard really good things. And I'm like, awesome.
Awesome. Rebecca, you are the queen of branding and websites. Where can people get more information about you?
Oh, okay, cool. So you can go to Belle Creative, and Belle is BELLE, creative.com.au, or you can just hit me up directly on Facebook. Just search for Rebecca Flint.
If you like this video, click the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you click that subscribe button and click on the notification bell to make sure you get notified when I upload a new video.